Bubbles training camp is finally coming to the finish line as I wrapped up our second week with her. I have a lot of confidence with her behaviors and manners and all-around obedience as we worked her final session today. It's transition day and I'm super sad Bubbles is going home, but I'm super excited to meet Sami and her mom and show them all the hard work Bubbles has been doing over the past 2 weeks and show them all that she's learned. So let's go ahead and go in and meet them. So we'll kind of go over all of her commands, which she did learn heel, sit, down, stay, place, crate, and then I taught her spin and twirl too because she just loves learning and I taught her that. She knows come and she also knows front, which is basically just like a different version of come. It's like instead of her recalling to you, it's like if she's in a heel, she can flip in front of you and flip back to heel. So that's kind of what it's used for. And then I also started shaping crawl. So that's kind of like everything she's learned command-wise while she's been here, which obviously we'll break down and go over when we actually have her with us. But I just wanted you guys to hear everything that she did learn. And I know in the email demo, I went over like heel, sit, down, place, and come. Did you have any questions over any of like how to do it or what they mean?
Not that I can think of. I think obviously when she, recalls, I guess that's not really the question, but when she recalls, we should just automatically let her sit before we do anything.
Yeah, I would, when I recall my dogs, I always make sure they're sitting in front of me because when you're recalling a dog, if you just recall them and they are just to be in front of you, if like, let's say a bus drove by or something super distracting, since they're not in a stationary position and focused on you, they could take off because they're not in like that focused. Rather when they're in a sit, they're sitting there focused up at you and they're like, okay mom, what do you want me to do? Where am I going? And if that same bus drove by, they probably would ignore it. Rather where if they were in like a free standing position per se, they would more likely take after those distractions. So that's like kind of why I would put them in the sit and wait till they're in the sit to reward them personally. Again, it's personal preference. You can change it if you would like, but that's what she has been taught to do, is to come and then sit in front of you. And when she's sitting, that's when you reward. I'm just gonna send her to place. You guys can see her place command. Bubbles, go place. And when she's in a place, not only is she gonna be on the bed, but she needs to be in a down. And I wanna see if she's gonna do this because she started biting her equipment the other day with me and I corrected her, but I don't know if she'll do it, but that's what I was talking about. This is when she was displaying that behavior. So I would keep an eye out on that to correct for that. Just because later down the line, you don't want her to see that biting the leash is okay, because then she might transfer that to while you're walking, and then she could be biting the leash and pulling your arm, which I don't want that to become a safety hazard for you. So just continue to correct for that. Okay. OPA is going to be heel, OPA. And then sit is asi, and then down is going to be couche. Couche, okay. Couche. Yeah, so to start with that, and then slowly build with it. You can use cookies to lure with her just because this is like new. With me, she kind of already knows what the expectation is, so I don't need to lure her for everything. Mm-hmm. I would recommend luring her and kind of giving her a lot more guidance just because this is really new for you. So I would take a couple cookies and I would just kind of put it in your left hand because that's going to be on your left side, so it'll be a lot easier for you. Yes, she's already getting ready for it. Girl. Yeah, and then I would just step off with your left foot, tell her to heel, and then when you get to the end, just make a left about turn, which is you're just gonna turn into her, and then ask for a sit.
Okay. Is it OPA? Bubbles?
Yeah, OPA is gonna be heel.
Bubbles.
There you go. Yeah, get her attention. Perfect.
OPA.
Good. And then I would give her a cookie right there for doing exactly what you want. Yeah, there you go.
Good girl.
And then I would make a left turn. There you go. Now ask her for a sit.
Bubbles. Aussie.
Give her a correction. There you go.
Good girl. Hi, I'm Sammy, and I am bringing Bubbles to Partners Dog Training for just a little bit of basic training. She's only about 5 months old now at this point, so we just wanted some fundamentals built into her, and I have loved working with Kenzie the past 3 weeks now. She's been an amazing trainer, and she's just made Bubbles the greatest dog. I'm definitely looking forward to just having like a dog to be with me by my side all the time without having a little craziness. I'm looking forward to being able to bring her places with me, a lot of outdoor activities, maybe in places, but I'm looking forward to not having to worry about her not listening to me if we're out in public or out on a hike or something like that.
I am so happy for Sammy and Bubbles after our transition and follow-up. They look wonderful. And afterwards, Sammy started going to our pet parenting classes, which was super great to see them again, as well as I got a chance to work one-on-one with Bubbles and Sammy again. They both are very committed to the training and are doing very well with the progress at home. I am looking forward to seeing more of them. Hopefully they come to their day school days for the next 2 months. And I think they're going to have a very successful future throughout the rest of Bubbles' life.